Hello everybody and welcome back. Today our topic is going to be about the ionic channels. We're going to discuss the definition, classification, and the naming according to the ions passing through these channels. We will start with the definition. So the definition of ionic channels is: they are transmembrane protein segments that surround a water-filled pore. Their selectivity is determined by two different criteria: by the diameter and the electrical charge of the ions that pass through it. So this was the definition of the ionic channels. Ionic channels are classified into the following: non-gated channels, gated channels, time dependency, and ionic selectivity and conductivity. And finally, the regulations. So for the non-gated channels, they can be open or leak channels. And for the gated channels, they can be either chemically, voltage, or mechanically gated channels. For the time dependency, it depends on how much time the ions need to travel through the ionic channels. And for the ionic selectivity and conductivity, it depends on which ions can pass through the channel. And for the regulation, it's made by extracellular agonists and intracellular messengers. So these were the classifications of the ionic channels. Now we're going to talk about the final part, which is how ionic channels gain their names. Ionic channels are named after the ions passing through them. So for example, channels that pass sodium are called sodium channels. Channels that pass potassium are called potassium channels. Same for calcium and chloride channels. There are other channels which are non-specific. They can pass different kinds of ions, not a specific one. So this is how ionic channels gain their names. Thank you very much and hope to see you soon again in the next video.